Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Season Beauties. Our video on today, we will be unboxing our August Icon Box by IPSY/BOXYCHARM. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with it, I will leave all the details down below, including a link so that you can try it out for yourself if you'd like. Now, before we get into this, okay, we're going to go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, which is the fact that I am on camera with a mask on my face. I will have a complete video about what's going on, but y'all, I didn't think I'd have to go through this again. But my skin right now, it is such a bad breakout. They gave me 15 visits to the dermatologist. So I will give you all the details in another video. I just wanted to make sure that I got this information with regards to our boxes of the month to you in a timely manner without terrorizing you with what my skin is looking like right now. Okay, so my apologies to you, but like I said, I just wanted to make sure I got this to you. When we open up the box, this is what we see. And the first thing, of course, is our Icon Box magazine. And it says our curator for the month of August is ASH K HOLM. And it says from effortless to elevated makeup mastery. That's a beautiful picture of her. Very, very nice. Okay, and when we open it up, it says behind the brush. She has some terms that she has coined here, and it says speak fluent ash, and it tells us how she sculpts her face. She has an eye lift hack. She has an ash line, which to the rest of us would be a brow line, and it says she also has a lip flip technique and glow lighting. So all of her tips and tricks are in here, and of course more photos. It's a nice, very nice photo lineup of hers. Now, usually we do have some information about items that we have, but it is very little this month or this quarter. So we'll check it out and see what we have, and we'll go from there. All right, so let's just go ahead and dig into this box. So I'm just going based on what's on the top because that's going to be the easiest and quickest way, I think, to get through the items that are in here. So the first item that we have is by Dr. Jart Plus, and this is the Vital Hydra Solution Pro. Okay, this is what it looks like on the outer packaging, and it says it's an intensive hydration mask, which is dermatologist tested, and it kind of gives you that almost gel mask look. So, but it says this water gel sheet mask helps shore up skin's water levels so skin looks plump and glows with hydration. I'm probably going to need this one with what I'm going through right now, but I am truly going by everything the doctor tells me or the dermatologist tells me so I can get my skin back to normal. Okay, now inside there are 5 masks, and they have a 12-month shelf life. And how about we just see what they look like? Actually, they look exactly like the outer packaging. Okay, well, the inside packaging does. Can't tell you what the mask looks like right off the top of my head. But I will tell you this. The manufacturer's suggested retail price for this is $37. That's not bad. That is not bad at all, especially for 5 masks and a Dr. Jart product at that. I'm here for it. So nonetheless, that is item number 1. And as you know, on this channel, we save all swatching till the end. Can't really create a look or anything, you know, right now with my skin the way it is. But this is easy. I can always, you know, put it on the back of my hand so you can see it. But like I said, it does have a very nice consistency. It's thick. And it does, to me, have a little bit of a medicinal type smell. But that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. You know, I put it on, and then before I get in the bed, I spray my body spray on anyway. So this will have faded. The smell of this will have faded some, and then my actual fragrance will kick in. Okay, and The manufacturer suggested retail price for this particular size is $25. Let me tell you something. If you can, you really need to get that from here, because if you go on their website, it is a lot more than that. Okay, so thank goodness for the subscription box. All right, so let's keep going. The next item that I have is by ELEMIST, and this is my next skincare line that I'll be trying out is ELEMIST, because now I have just about a full skincare routine. Okay, this one that I'm showing you is the Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. Love, love, love this stuff. This is not the first jar of this that I've had. I really enjoy this product. Okay, and it says this one is a 1.7 ounce size. Okay, I believe it says it's a 6-month shelf life. Could be more. If it is, I will go in and leave a message down below so that you know. Love, love, love a cleansing balm, because I am big on double cleansing my skin. I use a cleansing balm or oil along with a wipe. If it's a charcoal product, I use a disposable washcloth to make sure it's nice and thick and helps to remove it all without tearing. And then I go in and wash my face with an actual cleanser as well. Okay, now the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one is $40. That's a little expensive, but ELEMIST products are expensive, but they are worth it. All right, so let's keep going. The next item that I have is by RMS Beauty, and this is the Uncover Up. This is a concealer, and this one is a 0.20 ounce size, and it says it is a buildable product to touch up under the eye. All right, it has a 12-month shelf life, and let me see what the shade that I have. Okay, on the top, it does not tell me does not show me what it looks like, but it says it's number 66, and this is what the inside packaging looks like. And with the 12-month shelf life, we're probably going to take a look at it, because I use numerous concealers, okay, at once. I don't use just one. All right, so this one is $40, okay? Of course, like I said, we'll swatch at the end so that you can check it out. All right, okay, so let's keep going, because we are doing our thing. We're moving right along. The next item that we have is a duo, and it came in a little bag, and this is by Kofi. This is a Kajal eyeliner crayon. Okay, and each of them are 0.3 grams. Okay, and let's see. I have 2 shades, and it's called the Underliner. That's pretty cool. The Underliner. One is Nazar, which is no more, and that's this one. And then the other one is J-Moon, which is Glaze. All right, so they're both of the shades. This is interesting packaging. I definitely like. I'm interested to swatch these. However, I need to check and see what the shelf life is, because you know it's not usually that long on an eyeliner. Well, you've seen what the outer packaging looks like, and this is what the inner packaging looks like. Oh, right about the same on both. They're nice looking, very minimal, but it really is not giving me a shelf life. So if we go based on others that we've gotten previously, the shelf life would probably be somewhere between 9 and 12 months. I do like it. They are twisting, so you don't have to sharpen it. Let's see how much product. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's plenty of product. Can you see that clear? Alrighty. Now the manufacturer suggested retail price. Now it doesn't, yes, it says for the duo is $40. So I'm going to say that's $20 for each one. Okay, so this duo is $40. Not bad, not bad. Let's keep going. Remember, this month It's a lot of product in here because it is the icon box. The next item that we have is by Beauties, California, and this one is a Hydra Firm body oil. And it says it's the Sea Glow, and it has vitamin C and E and Kakuta. This is a 4 fluid ounce size, and of course this is what the outer packaging looks like. It says it is biocompatible performance, dermatologically tested, hyperallergenic tested, and it is a vegan product. All right, it is also PETA approved, and this is a product we will not be opening until we're ready to use it, because it's a very large bottle, and this is what it looks like, but it only has a 6-month shelf life. Beautiful packaging. I'm tempted just to let it sit out instead of in the box, but I don't want to be tempted to open it before I'm ready to really use it. And it says you can apply it all over the body to moisturize. To maximize benefits, apply right after showering or bathing while skin is damp. Alrighty, so the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one is $48. Not too bad either. All right, and we're going to keep on going. We're doing very well. Now, the next item that I have is by Kapori, and this one is the Cananapali Coast with sweet coconut milk and vanilla, and this is a hair and body mist. That's interesting. I'm going to go ahead and spray it now. Well, let me check the shelf life first. Oh, yes, I'm going to spray it now, and we will check it out at the end. Now, I do like the fact that they come taped, so you definitely know if it has been tampered with or not. All right, now, this one is actually called Paradise Found. But like I said, I want to spray it so that by the time... Oh, my God. I don't know what I expected it to smell. This smells amazing. And it hasn't even dried down yet. Okay, now this one is a 4 fluid ounce size. And it is smelling wonderful. I need to get another one of these. This one is a cruelty-free product. And like I said, it has a nice 24-month shelf life. So we're good to go. And not only can you spray it on yourself, but it is also a hair mist. Okay. This one, the manufacturer suggested retail price is $29. Wonderfully priced. Okay. We have gotten some nicely priced or reasonably priced items this month. Okay. And so we'll check it out in a minute. All right. One more product, and then we're going to do our beauty boost. The next item that we have is by Patrick Tai. And it's this one right here, and it says Patrick Tai for the eyes. And this is the Major Dimension 2 palette. Okay, and this one has a 12-month shelf life. Is that what I see? Yes. And it has 12 shades. And we're going to check them out and see. Okay, it says Major Dimension Eyeshadow Palette. Even the packaging is nice, but Patrick Tai's packaging is really nice anyway. Okay, so let's just take a look at it. Oh no. Y'all know this is such a challenge for me because I am not a fan of the fingerprints all over everything. But nonetheless, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Every shade has a shimmer. That's the best way to put it. Every shade has a shimmer. So when we open it, this is what we see. Okay. I didn't even show you what the outer packaging looks like, but I'll show it to you in a minute, even though you really didn't care. You just wanted to see what the eyeshadows look like. So, of course, we will be swatching a couple of these as well. Okay. Because we're almost at the end. As a matter of fact, this is the last product in our icon box. The next thing that we'll be looking at is the Beauty Boost item. Okay, so the manufacturer suggested retail price for this palette is $70. Now, this is what the outer packaging looks like. I don't want it to mess with your eyes. So that's what the outer packaging looks like. And you can see these fingerprints. Whew. Oh, I have issues with that. But nonetheless, moving right along. The last item that we have overall is our Beauty Boost item. And this is also an ELEMIST product. Now, I know for certain I have everything that I need. Facial skincare, okay? Skincare for the face, all right? Now, I don't know if they have other body items. Oh my God, this smells so good. But nonetheless, this one is the Pro Collagen Future Restore Serum. And this is what the box looks like. Yes, it is a full-size product, and y'all know I tell you every time we open up an eye product, they are small. This is not a trial size or a travel size. This is the actual size, but it's an eye serum. And eye products, you don't have to use a lot, okay? So they come in smaller packages. This one is a 0.5 US fluid ounce size. It says it's an advanced firming complex. It firms, smooths, and brightens. All right, and this one has a 12-month shelf life. And let's see. This, of course, is what the outer packaging looks like. Oh, their products are always nice looking anyway. And this is what the inside packaging looks like. Love that Tiffany blue shade. All right, 12-month shelf life on this, y'all. So make sure you're ready to do your thing with it. And the manufacturer suggested retail price for this one is $99. It's ELEMIST, y'all. And you know ELEMIST is going to do its thing no matter what. So, what do you think? Wonderful array of products this month. Got a little bit of everything. I got some body oil. I got some body butter. The Get Dreamy Overnight Toning Body Cream. And you know what? That's where we'll start. Okay, because you know we're at the time where we swatch. Now, this is what it looks like. I showed you that before. So I'm going to say I'm like almost, well, more than halfway through on this jar. But I do want to show you. I'm not going to put a lot on, just a little bit. But I want you to see what the consistency of it is. Am I going? Yeah, I'll put it here on my arm. Okay. It absorbs very quickly. Very, very quickly. It has a very light but medicinal smell. Okay. So just be prepared for that. The next one that we're going to swatch is our RMS Beauty number 66. And this one is the Uncover Up. Very creamy. And as I told you previously, aging, I am more inclined to go towards creamy products. Okay, now when it is a concealer, we're not rubbing and we're kind of like tapping in. Why? Because it's under our eyes in that area. Okay, so it's a perfect shade for me. My hands are lighter than my face, so you'll see, and I'll let you know when I do use it. All right, so let me show you the rest of the swatches. All right, I went from the lightest to the darkest. Okay, now let's start here. All right, on the top shimmer, this is Loyal. The one underneath that, the very light one, is Unfaithful. The next one is Lust. That's the second shimmer. And then Devotion. The next one is Adore. And the following one is Romance. So that's all of the shadows that we swatch, which are absolutely beautiful. Here you see our eyeliners. So what do you think? Tell me your thoughts. Please tell me your thoughts down below. I would love to hear from you. What do you think of my selection for this month? Me, I am here for it. I am not a big makeup girl in my BOXYCHARM or IPSY or Icon boxes and bags, because I do have other subscriptions that are strictly makeup. So this right here was wonderful. It's a nice array of products, reasonably priced. Thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today, for sticking it out with me wearing this mask on my face. Check out my video that tells you about why. Okay, I will show you pictures of what it looks like underneath. Just pray for your girl, okay? So I do also want to tell you this right here. It's amazing. The dry down on it is wonderful. Definitely worth $29 and some. Okay, because you can get a drugstore brand around a price like that. Okay, so nonetheless, I just want to tell you I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we unboxed our Icon Box by IPSY. These are the items that were included. Down below is the total manufacturer suggested retail price for everything that was inside. All right, make sure you like, give it a thumbs up, comment, let me know your thoughts if you've received your box. If you haven't, maybe you'll be getting it soon, but what do you think of the items that I received? Are we Boxy sisters, okay? Or IPSY sisters, or Icon sisters, whatever you want to call it. And then make sure you subscribe. Become a part of the Seasoned Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you. We have an upcoming giveaway because we're knocking on the door of 11,000 subscribers. And I'm eternally grateful, and I want to share my gratitude with you. All right, share this video with someone that you think may like to see it, or someone who might enjoy these products and decides to try it out, even if it's just for this month. Check it out. See if you can get the Icon Box before it is no more, because the prices on certain items that were offered in the box, they are amazing here. All right, and for what you pay for the box, you're going to get at least 5 or 6 times what you spent. All right, most importantly, remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.